All right, welcome back. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu will meet with Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth this hour and a bipartisan group of senators later today. He met with President Trump for a second time yesterday to discuss ongoing efforts to secure a ceasefire in Gaza. But the Israeli leader says his nation still has to, quote, finish the job in the enclave. CBS News senior foreign correspondent Elizabeth Palmer is following all the developments for us from Tel Aviv.
Millions of people on both sides of this conflict are waiting for news that the ceasefire has been signed. There are especially desperate prayers for it in Gaza, where Israeli airstrikes continue and where people are both homeless and really hungry. I spoke to a colleague there this morning who told me that his family can just about scrape together 1.5 meals a day. And just a short while ago, we heard from one of Gaza's main hospitals, Al-Shifa, that it's running out of fuel. Sometime in the next few hours, the administrators think they're going to have to shut it down. So the clock is ticking urgently. Day 4 of the nitty-gritty ceasefire talks are underway between Israel and Hamas negotiators. They're in Doha in Qatar, and there are signals from there that there is progress on a deal that would last 60 days. It would see the Israeli military pull back from certain parts of Gaza and stop its offensive. And Hamas, for its part, would release roughly half of the remaining Israeli hostages. President Trump has made it clear that he wants what he calls the tragedy of Gaza solved. He met twice with Israel's Prime Minister Netanyahu in Washington this week. And Steve Witkoff, who's the president's envoy, said he hoped that there would be an agreement by the end of this week. The whole region is holding its breath. Elizabeth Palmer, CBS News, Tel Aviv.